This is the Remote Work Life Business Spotlight, where I highlight top remote business innovators and share personal and career development tips to help you navigate the world of remote work. I'm your host, Alex Wilson Campbell. I help remote work managers, professionals, and freelancers overcome isolation and uncertainty in their life to get hired and fulfill their career goals. Hey, it's Alex once again from Remote Work Life with another edition of the Remote Work Life Business Spotlight. And today in the Spotlight is Nearform. You can find Nearform if you point your browser to nearform.com. And if it's a first time listening to the Remote Work Life Business Spotlight, the idea is that I put a spotlight on remote businesses of all kinds. I'm mainly looking for fully remote and remote first, but I do include a variety of other remote businesses. I want to also show you the kinds of questions, or tell you the kind of questions you should ask yourself if you're doing your due diligence on remote companies, because we all know there are some unscrupulous adverts out there, and you want to make sure that unscrupulous people who produce unscrupulous, dodgy adverts. So it's important that you ask and answer, at least to begin with, certain questions so that you can understand more about the businesses that you want to approach. One of the first questions I always ask myself is, what do they do? And that leads me nicely on to, what does Nearform do? They say creating digital advantage. But what does that mean? They say we design and build future-ready digital products to accelerate transformation and create digital capability. So that gives you a clue, and that helps you to understand, can I fit in this company and what they do? Can I help to solve their problems? By looking at their products and services, you'll be able to begin to understand a bit more as to where you might fit, as to whether or not you could be a problem solver within that business, as to whether or not you could fit within the niche that they operate in. So it's incumbent on you to look into their niche a bit more. They say their services include product development, application modernization, DevOps and platform engineering, data engineering and analytics, and they encourage you to click more. But again, that should answer another one of your questions in your head about what they do. They talk about their work as well, so it's good. So they've got some well-known clients by the looks of it. Net-a-Porter and IBM are two of them. So they're talking about their work. So again, this gives you an idea of the reputation of the clients that they work for. Another question I ask myself is, why? When I'm doing my due diligence, why do they do what they do? And that points to their values, that points to their founding story. So that's a place that you need to explore as well. I also ask myself, how do they work? So that's more about their company culture. And here it says, we believe that great things happen when you get the very best talent working on the toughest problems. Our culture empowers us to produce great work and great outcomes, both professional and personal. We live this culture every day as a company with over 10 years of remote first operation. So that answers two questions in one. It tells you about their how they work, remote first. It tells you about their culture as well. It also tells you about why they do what they do, their why. So yeah, remote first operation, sourcing the very best talent from 30 countries and connecting through client projects, open source communities, and constant conversation and collaboration. Again, here front and center on their website, life, work, balance. It's a buzzword that we hear a lot, but it's something that more and more people are looking for. So they understand that, and they put that on their homepage. And there's a button here which says apply now, which I've just clicked. It takes you to their careers. I think there's some pictures here. These look like pictures of people that, they don't look like, those pictures that you get. What do you call them? I can't remember what the word is, but the pictures that you get off websites, that's stock photos. That's the word I was looking for. They don't look like stock photographs to me. Picture of a man holding a baby on the beach with his shorts on. Picture of somebody with a microphone with a cap on. Picture of somebody's cat here. So yeah, these don't, I mean, they could be stock photos, but they don't look like them. They say we're bold, we're flexible, we're open, we're empowering, all things that I like. Gives you an idea as well. So let's see here. It says, okay, another question that I ask as well is around what do they do, is that's not what do they do, sorry, is the key personnel. So the key personnel, who are the key personnel? CEO, C-level people, directors, vice presidents, all those kinds of people. But not just the key personnel, but also the people within the business. But for now, what I'm looking at here is the different departments. And you should ask yourself, what departments do they have? Because that can tell you whether or not you could fit. So they've got consulting, they've got delivery, so that's DevOps and cloud. They've got software development, they've got technical leadership, they've got sales. They have talent as well. That's my area. But from what I've just said, do any of those areas suit you? This company is hiring as I record this, but that could change. So have a look as soon as possible. I'm going to just quickly look at the About page. I'm going to see, so they say pioneering remote first for the past 10 years. Join us. And they talk about their values. I wanted to see, they talk about their people. They say meet the team. Yeah, and they give I think I've been on this page. It's the careers page. But, here we go. There's a couple of people that I didn't see last time when I went to the careers page. They've got somebody, I think, the technical director. They've got their design director, whose pictures are featured on this page. They have a YouTube video as well, which I think would be interesting to do. It looks like it's from when they had one of their meetups. They have a blog. They've got so much going on this website that I would suggest that you go and have a look at nearform.com so that you can understand if it's a business that you might like to work for or work with. That's it for today's episode of the Remote Work Life podcast. Click the link in the show notes below to access a free list of 100 remote businesses that hire regularly. And if you're feeling stuck or uncertain on issues of career or personal development, head on over to www.remoteworklife.io, where you can watch exclusive on-demand video featuring real-world remote work leaders and future of work experts on key remote work topics, including how to get clarity on your career direction, how to thrive while working remotely, how to network effectively and stay connected, and how to tend to your personal and career development needs. Go to remoteworklife.io now, and remember to connect with me, your host, Alex Wilson Campbell, on YouTube, LinkedIn, and Facebook.